Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into Chapter 4 of Zazen, and we're tackling a huge question. A question that every serious meditator eventually asks. What happens when you reach the highest stages of practice? We're going to look at the final, crucial steps on the path to becoming an Arhat.
So, let's say you've done it. You've put in the years, the hard work, and you've mastered meditation. You've hit something like the fourth Dhyana. What's next? Well, it turns out it's not a finish line. It's actually a fork in the road, and the choice you make here changes everything. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We'll start with that fork in the path. Then we'll look at the two different destinies that unfold. We'll talk about the Great Plateau, which is where so many people get stuck. Then, and this is the exciting part, we'll reveal the one condition that unlocks it all, this idea of mind-to-mind transmission, and finally, the direct path to Arhatship.
Yeah, so reaching a really high level of meditation isn't the end of the game. In a way, it's the beginning of the real game. It's the point where you have to make a conscious decision about your ultimate spiritual destiny.
Okay, so you're at this crossroads, and you've got two main choices. On one hand, there's the non-Pure Land path. Here, your skill in meditation basically determines which heavenly realm you go to. Places like Tushita Heaven, where you can keep learning. On the other hand, you have the Pure Land path. This is different. This is where you make a specific vow to be reborn in a world that's totally free of suffering, so you can just focus on your practice without distraction.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how your level of practice maps so directly to where you end up, especially if you choose the Pure Land path. It's not some fuzzy, vague system. It's incredibly precise.
And this is just incredible. Take a look at this. It's not random. There's a direct, almost mathematical correlation. If you reach the fourth jhana, boom, you're looking at a middle grade, middle birth in the Pure Land. Third jhana, a little lower. But even reaching the dhyana of the desire realm gets you in the door. The deeper you go in this life, the bigger head start you get in the next.
But here's the catch, and it's a big one. The Pure Land is amazing, right? No suffering, it's a safe place to practice, but progress can be incredibly slow. We're talking tens, even hundreds of kalpas, which is an unimaginably long time. Why? Because you don't have the struggles and pains of human life pushing you to grow.
And this brings us to a huge problem that a lot of very advanced practitioners run into. After making all this progress, they just hit a wall, a spiritual plateau, and they can't seem to figure out how to get past it. I mean, just picture this. You get to the third or fourth dhyana. You'd probably think, I've made it, this is it. But the problem is you can't see what's holding you back anymore. There are these super subtle layers of attachment, maybe to the joy of meditation itself, that are completely invisible to you, and they're the very things keeping you stuck. So what do you do? How do you break through? Well, the text says there is a way, but it's not what you think. It's not about meditating for more hours or trying harder. It's about meeting one very specific and kind of hidden condition.
And that one thing, that secret key, it's called Maha Bodhicitta, the great Bodhi mind. And this isn't just a small tweak to your practice, it is a fundamental shift in your entire reason for being. It's when you move from I want to get enlightened to I will get enlightened so I can help everyone else get enlightened. It's a total pivot to universal compassion.
And the text is super clear about this. This isn't just a nice thought you have while you're sitting on your cushion. It has to become real. You have to put it into action in the world, actually helping other people. If you don't, the text says it's just lip service. It doesn't count.
Okay, so what happens when you genuinely make this shift? When you awaken that Bodhi mind and start living it? Well, this is where it gets really wild. The text says a guide is sent to find you. The universe literally responds to your vow.
This guide isn't going to show up with a glowing halo or anything. They'll appear as a totally ordinary person. Could be a friend, a coworker, even someone who seems junior to you. They might spend years, literally years, just building a friendship, building trust. Then, only when you're ready, they reveal who they are and start guiding you in a way that's totally beyond words.
This method has a really cool name, transmission from mind to mind. And the way the text explains it is just perfect. It says it's like getting an electric shock. Before it happens, I can talk about it all day, but you won't really get it. After it happens, you don't need me to explain a thing. The guide uses their blessing power to give you a direct taste of the next state, so you know exactly where you're going.
Now, all of this guidance, this mind-to-mind transmission, it all leads up to one final, incredibly powerful technique that you can use right at the very end of your life to make that final leap.
At that moment of death, you're free from your physical body, and something incredible happens. A kind of perfect synergy clicks into place. It's a team effort between you, your guide, and the immense power of the Pure Land itself. It's like this incredible three-part harmony. You've got your guide pushing you up from below with all their blessing power. At the same time, Amitabha Buddha is pulling you from above, from the Pure Land, and your own powerful vow acts like a rudder, steering your consciousness. All three forces work together, and the result? You don't just get into the Pure Land, you're reborn there as an Arhat. You go straight to the top.
So, when you put all these pieces together, what does the complete path actually look like? Well, the text doesn't leave us hanging. It lays out a practical, lifelong plan.
So here's the roadmap. Step 1, clean up your mind, get rid of delusions using sutras and mantras. Step 2, prepare your body, get your energy flowing. Step 3, meditate like crazy until you reach those high Dhyana states. Step 4, the game changer. Awaken that Bodhi mind, that vow to help everyone. And step 5, you spend the rest of your life doing just that, actively working to help others.
And to keep you on track, the text offers these guiding principles. It's about having reverence, discipline, relying on the teachings, but also on yourself, and above all, just keeping at it. Diligence is key.
And that's where the text leaves us. The path is laid bare. All the steps are there. It's really a powerful reminder that our time here is precious, and it's an invitation, really, for all of us to get to work on our own path, in our own way. Amitabha.